They made me take down my snow fences. The HOA vanished under snow. The first time I installed those snow fences, it wasn't for revenge. It was survival. I live at the very edge of Pine Hollow Estates, where the neighborhood ends and open farmland begins. When winter rolls in, the wind doesn't slow down. It gathers speed across the empty fields and slams into our subdivision, like a freight train made of ice. 3 years ago, after a blizzard buried our street under 4 feet of drifting snow, I decided I was done waiting for the HOA to evaluate solutions. I bought heavy-duty orange snow fencing, steel posts, and spent 2 freezing weekends installing a proper windbreak along the boundary of my property. It worked. That winter, while the rest of the entrance road looked like a frozen ocean, our stretch stayed clear. Snow piled up neatly along the fence instead of drifting across driveways. The plows could actually get through. No one complained then. But this year we got a new HOA president. Her name was Carol, and she smiled the way people do when they're about to ruin your day. At the fall meeting, she stood up with a slideshow titled, "Restoring Neighborhood Aesthetics." My snow fences appeared on the screen like a crime scene photo. "They're an eyesore," she said sweetly. "They make our community look industrial." I raised my hand. "They stopped drifting. They saved the road last year." "We've consulted a landscaping consultant," she replied. "The fences violate Section 8.4, temporary structures, beyond decorative standards." Temporary. I'd installed them 3 years ago. I tried logic. I showed photos. I even brought data from the county about prevailing wind patterns. It didn't matter. A week later, I received a certified letter. Remove the snow fences within 14 days or face daily fines. 14 days before December. I stood outside staring at those fences, frost crunching under my boots. They weren't pretty, but they were strong, functional, necessary. Still, I wasn't about to rack up fines I couldn't afford, so I took them down. The wind didn't wait. The first storm hit in early January. Not the worst we've ever had, just steady snow and sustained 40 mph winds, the kind that quietly rearranges landscapes overnight. I woke up at 5 a.m. to silence. That eerie, heavy silence that only comes after a big snowfall. I opened my front door and saw it. A white wall. The drifting had returned, and it was worse than ever. Without the fence to slow the wind, snow had poured straight across the fields and into the subdivision entrance. It didn't fall evenly. It stacked itself in ridges and waves. The HOA office building, located right near the open boundary, was almost completely buried on the windward side. By 7 a.m., the neighborhood Facebook group was exploding.